open to all. Yes, Arthur. Did you notice the walls while entering inside? Yes, I did. But I did not understand. What is written? It is about the Vedas. One important Vedic phrase from each Veda. Oh, it goes with the theme of our skit too. True. Not only Acharyas, even the gods of D.A.V impart knowledge to us. Absolutely. I am proud to be a D.A.Vian. Me too. Namaste. Today we are going to present the skit Name Vedant Pratyanayanam to inculcate good principles and values in growing up children. Here lives a boy named Vyas. He lives with his parents, grandparents and sister Advaita. Today is Vyas' birthday. He is excited about his birthday. Let's see how he is celebrating his birthday. Tata Panti, today is my birthday. Please bless me. Ayushman Baba. Vyas, get ready and go to school. Take the Shikis and Nursery. Amma, why Shikis, ma? My friends love chocolates. Can you please give them chocolates? Vyas, Shikis are yummier too. These filling seeds are made from cow's milk. Milk is good for health. Your mother made it with lots of love, and I'm sure you will love it. Have a bite. Yes, Patti, it's very tasty. Tastier than chocolates too. My friends will love it. Vyas goes to school. Namaste, Acharya. Namaste, Vyas. Happy birthday to you. Your dress is so nice. Thank you, Acharya. Children, let's sing birthday song to Vyas. Acharya, I can't understand this song. Which language is this? Just like a happy birthday song in English, this birthday song is in Sanskrit from Yajurveda. This song blesses one with 100 years of life filled with good health, knowledge, and loads of happiness. Thank you, Acharya. I learned something new today. Please give us healthy and energetic food. Bless everyone who prepared the food. May all living beings get healthy and energetic food every day. My party says, do not waste our this with food. Well said, Vyas. Annam na nindayat, annam na parichakshita. Vyas goes back home and he gets a surprise gift from his father. Happy birthday, Vyas. Wow, it is so colorful in many pictures. Not only colorful, Vyas, each story has a moral value like caring for animals, helping others and much more. Appa, thank you for the gift. I love it. I would like to look at those big books over there, the ones that you and Tata lead. Those books are very books for Vedas. Appa, I know there are 4 Vedas. I can name them too. Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Atharva Veda, and Samaveda. Excellent, Arvita. Vyas, you are named after great rishi Veda Vyas who compiled Vedas. Oh, is it? Come, let's go to school. School again? Why, Appa? We are going to perform again in your school. Vyas and his family are ready to perform Havan in a school. Performing Agni also for special occasions, so unique practice of D.A.V. Family members sit together for the wedding. Om Vishwani Deva Savitara Duritani Parasuva Swaha Idam Prajapataye Idam Namama Om Indraya Swaha Idam Indraya Idam Namama Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayah Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kashyap Dukkha Bhave Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Agnihotra helps in purifying the air and surroundings. Chanting of mantras in the Homa calms the mind and releases the mental stress. Brings clarity, focus and makes one stronger. So let's perform Agnihotra and pray positivity. Where are we going now? Let's go to Gosala to feed the sacred cows. Okay, Party.
home is also so much required for everybody. I request everybody to be seated for some time because there's some important discussion that we have. Every satsang on Sundays we will have some talk which is related to God, which is related to dharmic practice and all. Today we have slightly different because something that we need to do every day. All of us drink water. How many of us have a water bottle here now with us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's so nice. 7. That's very nice. So we do have water. Water is something that we keep drinking. Often we can't be without. Just like how we can't be without breathing, we can't be without drinking water. So today, quickly for the next 10 minutes, we will discuss about how to drink water, what is the right way, what are the do's and don'ts, how to store water and all. So generally, why do we need water? If we actually see, almost 70% of our own body is filled with water. 70% of earth is filled with water. At least even that goes down, but our body cannot go down with respect to the 70%. If our body's water is going down less than 70%, then we may not even be alive. You know, I'm sure all of us are aware, we've had instances where we have felt thirsty or we felt dehydrated. So if you actually see the blood, the muscles, the bones and brains, everything has minimum 22% to up to 83% of water. Right? Our blood itself has water component in it, and every part of the body has. And why do we need water? We need water for us to feel cool, for our body to be nourished, for our body to be hydrated. All of us would have heard dehydration. I was unwell because I was dehydrated. But what does that really mean? What are the signs of dehydration? I'm sure all of us here would have experienced it at least once. And with Chennai summer, 100% sure more than once all of us would have experienced it. So the water is required. Generally, our body is slightly alkaline, where the pH level is around 7.5. But generally, when we also see it could, our digestion process in the body, in the stomach needs some amount of acid which is acidic, and when the water goes it makes it alkaline to an extent. Our body needs to be alkaline for it to function normally. Every object or every living being has some basic properties which is required for it to function normally. So our body needs to be alkaline, and so voice is very important. And we will be singers. There may be also singers may also be here, teachers, I'm sure there are teachers here, singers here, parents sometimes who keep shouting at children at home, they're not doing this, doing that, and you feel very dehydrated, and then a sip of water definitely makes us feel good. But it's taken for granted. So how much water should we have? Now we really don't measure the water, but we approximately know how much our bottle can take or how much of water we need to take. On an average, men need to have about 2.5 to 3 liters of water, and women need to have 2 to 2.5 liters of water. This is broadly for people, but again children who are like 4 to 8 years, 1.5 liters, 8 to 12 years, 2 liters, and 14 plus years, 2 to 2.5, which is quite similar to women's intake. So on an average, if we see 2 to 2.5 liters, which makes to about 6 to 8 cups of water. We may not, nowadays bottles come with the measurement also. It's important we also track the amount of water we need, and somebody who is into teaching, who is into singing, a lawyer, somebody who sells something on the road, they are professional voice users. They use their voice every day, so they need the water intake to be more. Somebody who is an athlete, who is a sports person, again their sweat and water loss is high, they need more water. So extra about half to 1 liter water is definitely needed by the body. So from now, let's at least track whether we are drinking the right amount of water so that our body could function normally. So how do we drink water? What's the right posture? Sometimes we are in a hurry, we just go pick a glass or a mug and then we just pour it into the mouth. Is that right? Sometimes we do it in a hurry. But the right way is to stay calm. Sit down. Could be on the floor, not necessarily, could be at least on the chair. When we sit down, our muscles are relaxed, our nerves are relaxed. So the way the water gets transported to different parts is better. So it's important that we are in a calm position when we drink water. In fact, there are times when we say in the morning, the best position to drink water, any idea? As we wake up, squat, sit down like this and drink water. That helps even in our bowel movements. Water plays a role in everything. There is no action of the body which cannot happen without water. So even for bowel to come out, water is important. Even for a food to go in, sometimes we feel the food is very dry. A small sip of water will help it go smooth. So it's very important. So it's important to sit down. Another thing is to do sip and drink. Some people may not do it as a practice if they want to take it up and drink, but take it in small sips. Do not take it and gulp it. This 2.5 to 2 liters water that we said, do we drink it? How frequently? Just take 1 liter in the morning, 1 liter in the night? No. It's important we take it at short intervals. Ideally, I'm also a speech language therapist, where we read about voice use, and we see a lot of people, especially teachers and people who use voice every day, where we have to, even people who chant, who are purohits, they have to keep using their voice, and the way it is being used. Every 10 minutes we have to keep sipping water. That's why I asked, how many of us here have their bottle? We are here almost for about an hour and a half. We should have had at least 4 to 5 sips of water in this 1.5 hours. The best way is to carry at least a small bottle of water in the bag so we can fill it and keep drinking now and then so that we don't feel dry. So when we sit and drink, the muscles are relaxed, as I said. It teaches the body and it gives the necessary support it requires for the system. And when do we drink water? The first thing is as we wake up, even before brushing the teeth. We must be wondering, how is it to drink water before brushing the teeth? There's a lot of enzymes that are generated overnight, provided we have good vocal habits, good healthy eating habits. We have brushed the teeth in the night, and then in the morning, over the night there are some enzymes which are generated. In fact, if we have seen a lot of animals, if they have wound in their hand or somewhere in the body, they lick it and it heals. It's because there's so much of antibiotic property that the saliva has. And it's important we get to swallow the saliva in the morning, which has high nutrient contents in the morning. So it's good to drink a glass of warm water, not just normal water, but a warm water. If you want, you can add small drops of lemon in it and sit in squat position and drink. It helps in bowel movement. Anybody who has constipation, which is very common these days, it helps. So glass of warm water with drops of lemon and sit in squat position. That is one way to start with. And approximately half an hour to 45 minutes before eating. So as we go out, please you can drink water and start after some time if you want. Do not drink water, large amount of water in between meals. Because as I said, there is an acidic action that happens in the stomach for digestion. There's Jatalagni, I'm sure we're all familiar with. And if we drink a lot of water, we are going to dilute the acid. We are going to let the fire down, which will slow down the digestion process. So small sips of maximum half a glass water between the meal is fine, but definitely not more than that. We must be seeing children, or sometimes even we may take water to just push the food in. That's really not right. So small amounts of water, and having it before food or half an hour after food is better. Not definitely more than half a glass. Then 10 minutes after urination. Now why is that? Because our bladder works in which we are pushing out all the urine that's generated, and then the bladder is shrunk for some time, and immediately pushing water inside is not really good. So after a few minutes we can drink water. And before going to sleep, because now many people sleep in AC. AC leads to dehydration. It sucks the water from our body. So it's important we drink water. Sometimes when in deep sleep, we may feel dehydrated, we may feel lazy, or we may not get up to go and drink water. It's always good to also have a bottle of water next to us during sleep. So sometimes you feel thirsty, get up, drink and sip. Again, get up and drink. Do not lie down and give. Same thing with children, even if they are very lazy, they force, please do not give water when they are lying down. It can lead to choking. The water may enter into a windpipe instead of the foot pipe, and it may be very dangerous. So it's important we sit and drink, and before sleeping, and when we are thirsty. That's the most important. That's a sign to say my body needs water. What are the signs that we are thirsty, our body has less water, or we feel dehydrated? Is when our skin is dry. Sometimes our skin feels it's itchy, it's dry. Then we know we need water. Body needs water. When our urine is yellow in color, a white or slightly yellowish urine is fine, but when the urine is very yellow, or even if it's red, it's really dangerous. The water intake has to increase immediately. So it's better to be preventive, having 2 to 2.5 liters water. It's very important. And our lips feel dry, our mouth feels dry. Sometimes if you keep talking for long, it gets dry. So immediately take a sip of water. Even if you are in an important meeting, you're taking a class, it's absolutely fine. We also teach the practice to others, we drink water. And somebody else will also feel tempted, they will take and drink water. And what water to have? Again, refrigerated water. Every house has refrigerator these days, but it's tempting to keep water and have it. But it's really not going to be good for the body. And we all know we get cold, all the other things next, but the body is not ready to have very cold water. It will not reach different parts of the body soon. It takes longer time. Warm water reaches different parts of the body faster. It may not be hot, at least lukewarm or room temperature. Definitely not cold. Regularly, regular water, the normal room temperature takes about 3 to 6 hours to reach every part of the body. Slightly boiled and cooled water takes about 2 to 3 hours to reach different parts, and herbalized water takes about 1.5 hours. I'm sure sometimes we like flavored water or herbalized water, which is really good. So the temperature, we said again, sometimes we have this tendency, we take the water from the fridge, we mix it with the regular water or warm water and then drink so that it comes to room temperature. Again, people who have read science, at least beyond 6th and 7th standard, will know the property of water, the molecules in a hot water versus a cold water is different. And when we mix, we are altering the property. And it is not going to give us the benefit which a regular water will give. So to boil water, how do we do it? About 10 minutes is good. Try to use open boiling instead of closing it, and definitely not to do it with microwave. Microwave's property when it heats the water is uneven. So within a glass of water or a bowl of water, the different molecules are heated in different ways. So please don't use microwave. In order to herbalize water, what all can we add? Any ideas? So some of it is there, mint leaves, lemon, we can have cumin seeds, which will also help in digestion and even for cold, cough. Cucumber can be added, kush kush can be added. In fact, sometimes people have urinary tract infections because we use public toilets, common toilets at work and schools. People tend to have digestion issues and cold. For all of these three, if you have a piece of betel leaf, vetala, just take it and put it in regular water. Don't put it in warm water because the leaf will become different. So regular water, if you put it in the morning in the bottle, you can use it through the entire day, and that helps in urinary tract infections. The last part is to know how to store water. So the people who are having bottles there, I saw one plastic bottle there. Somebody showed a blue color plastic bottle there. I'm sure D.A.V is taking the right decision to not encourage water. I see man having a steel bottle there. Bottle, which is the right way to store. Copper is definitely better. It reduces, it removes the anti-microbial properties. The microbes that are there